really a family. Steve is employed and I am also employed, and the support that we have felt has been amazing, and I know that I couldn't have done it without that. Not only that, as far as Mr. Barker, as being a superintendent, he went over and beyond to support me. He went and got me a phone charger because I didn't have one at the hospital. And so, thank you publicly for everything you've done for my family. This was the hardest thing we've ever had to do, but the support has been amazing.
My name's Tom Longenberger, and I just want to publicly thank Keith Slockenhall for doing the job he's doing. He's been publicly berated up here tonight. He's got broad shoulders. I know he can take it. But there's a lot of us out here that support him, and we just want everyone to know that.
I'm a teacher at the high school. This is my 4th year at the high school. And I just want to say too that I've worked a fairly young teacher. It's only my 8th year teaching. But I moved my family back here from a job that I enjoyed because I wanted to be in this community. And I wanted to work for people like Wayne Barker and Steve Baker. I just think you're not going to find people who care about your kids more than the administration that we have here. Whether or not you agree with building projects or anything like that, I hope that we can all realize that we're doing this for our kids. I have 3 little kids right now who I can't wait to send to this school. And I just hope that whether you agree with Mr. Barker or Mr. Schlagenau or whoever, that we realize that we're doing this for children. And I would love for my kids to go through all 12 years of their school and have Wayne Barker be their superintendent. And I hope that the board remains and sees that as the case, because you're not going to find a better guy in terms of character or somebody who I'd want to mentor my children as they go through this. So that's just a comment.
My name is Kevin Lyson. I teach and coach at the high school, and the only reason I'm here is because of Wayne Barker. Moved here years ago. I probably know him as well as anybody, and I really think that one thing that needs to be said is that Wayne has poured his heart and soul into this community. And I truly believe more than anybody in this room that he wants things to go well from this point forward. So however we got here is however we got here. But I truly believe that the best purpose of everybody's needs will be served from this point forward if we all believe that. And if we don't believe that, we don't go as far as we need to. Because we're all here for the same reason, as to make this good for, I used to say my children, and all 3 of them in here, but now I say my grandchildren, who's a great guy, by the way. Thank you, Karen, I appreciate that. But I truly believe that we all want the same thing. And I truly believe that this needs to be a united front from this point forward, however we're going to get there. And I think that that's how this meeting could be a positive instead of a negative. I really hope that happens.
I just wanted to say, in case anybody's wondering, there's no doubt in my mind that Mr. Barker cares so much about our students, because being at the elementary school, we're sometimes the forgotten ones, and for a superintendent especially, to come to our building, I would say daily, if not multiple times a week. He knows the students personally. I heard a 4th grader the other day say to his teacher, "I saw Mr. Barker and he remembered my name." I think that just shows how much he cares, because he doesn't have to be in our building, and he is so much. We see him every morning, and he's always got a smile and a good morning and a hug for anybody that'll give him a hug. So.
Foster, I just want to remind you that each one of you are elected officials. We elected Heath, we elected each one of you to the board, and we do need criticism and critiques of whatever your job requires. And I think that's what we've had tonight. We've had a critique, and I believe the 2 of them need to work this out. But you got to remember, you're going to have diversity, because people pay your salaries, people vote you in, you work for us. And I believe you are doing a good job, as I can see. In some areas, maybe not so, which I have some disagreements on. But I think you need to respect the critique, whether it's any one of you board members, you need to respect it, listen to it, and solve the problem. Because that's our system of governance, and we can't degrade that. If we vote Keith in, if we vote Darrell in, or Brent, or Dawn, or Jared, they're voted in by the voters. And we're the ones that says, we want you to watch the hen house for us, or we want you to watch the school for us. So I just want you to remember that.
I'm Caitlin Kreiner. I'm a junior at Bluffton High School, and I've been listening to a lot of words of wisdom from a lot of different adults here. And I just kind of like to put it in a student perspective of it. I can't speak for every student at Bluffton High School, but from the people that I have talked to, we all completely trust what Mr. Barker and that you guys have in store for us. So I just like, you guys talk about how you want to do what's best for us. And we trust Mr. Barker completely.